Hi, I'm Richard for LayerCake, and today what we'd like to do is give you a few simple tips on how to light a subject in order to allow the StudioMagic panel in the cutout section to separate the subject from the background efficiently, effectively, and allow you to have a lot of fun in the process doing it. This is Lindsay. She's going to be our model today. And with that, are you ready?
Yep, definitely.
Let's take it outside for our first tutorial. Handle mount flash set up with the diffuser on it. I'm shooting at the native ISO for this camera, which is ISO 200. My f-stop is set at f5.6, and the shutter speed that I'm going to be using this afternoon is 1/60th of a second. The flash is set on automatic, and therefore the sensor built into the flash is going to pick up and give us the correct light output. Now, the reason for the camera will sync up to 200th of a second. The reason for using a little bit slower of a shutter speed is because you want to be able to separate the wall and leave a little bit of ambient light to make this view brighter. The closer you are in with your light source, the faster the light drops off. So I'm going to compensate for that by dropping my shutter speed slightly to leave light on the background and make it easy for the panel, the cutout tool in the panel, to separate Lindsay from this background. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. One, two, and really let your hair fly. 3.
Boy.
We're inside a studio setup now. What we're going to work with at this time is a single light setup using the sun pack, which was originally attached to the camera. It's now on a tripod because I'm by myself, and this way it keeps the light stationary, keeps it steady. Our model is in place, and I'm going to step back and out of the scene at the moment, attach the flash to the camera, and we'll show you what happens with a single light setup. I'm at a 70mm focal length. I'm at f5.6. I'm shooting at 1/60th of a second in here. I'm going to do one shot at 1/60th. I'm going to take a look at it through the panel on the back of the camera. If I want greater separation or a little bit brighter background, I'm going to drop the shutter speed in order to let the light fall off slower than it would normally. Now, another thing that you'll notice is I don't have the light right up on top of her. I'm a good 4 to 5 feet away. The reason for that is the further away you are with your light source, it's a little bit harsher, but the light falls off much slower. If I'm in real tight to her, if you think of snapshots that you do with an on-camera flash and you're in tight close to it, the background goes to black. That's because of laws of physics dealing with light, and the light drops off very quickly when you're in very close. So we want our light source that's going to give us enough light to carry back to the background and erase the shadows as much as possible. We're going to do a close-in shot first, 70mm, ISO 200. And ready? Okay, eyes right here, chin down. Very, very softly. Say money. What we've done is put a portable studio together with a white background on it. We've added 2 studio lights with umbrellas to it. We've metered it using a Hockett meter at this time. Our main light is at approximately a 45-degree angle to our model. And welcome back, Lindsay. Are we treating you okay?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I have a 36 to 42-inch umbrella on the primary light. We're in a very small space, so on the secondary light, what we've done is decrease the size of the umbrella and move the light source back to give us a 4.5 reading. This is set at 5.6, both are at ISO 200. Camera's at 5.6, ISO 200 with a shutter speed of 1/60th of a second. Again, it's a zoom lens. I'm going to be using the 35 to 70 f2.8 lens. Because of the angle, you'll notice that both lights are angled down. They're up and down, and that drives the shadows straight down and out. This light is lower than the primary light to keep us from getting weird lights on her lip, under her nose, but it also highlights those eyes that she has and flutters very well, I see. Okay. Lindsay, let's get ready to go. I'm ready. That's okay. I want your shoulders turned at an angle. Go back, turn your whole body that way. Just at the waist. Just turn the waist. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, put that. That's it. Good. Chin up, eyes up. Confidence. This bespeaks confidence. It looks the same, but there's a hidden surprise. What we've done is taken a third light to highlight from the back, to highlight the model, to fully blow away the background, and this is going to make the panel and the tool completely efficient. You're going to have no separation anxiety when you go through to do this. Let me show you. Lindsay, if I can have you just step to the side.
Yes.
Just a hair more. I'm going to bring you back center stage, but what we've done is I've taken the off-camera flash, the sun pack, I've attached it, I've put it on the tripod, I've attached a slave unit to it, which is at the very top so that it can fire when the other lights fire. And this is set at just about her shoulder height. This is going to come through the panel, okay? And then it is going to light her up from the back. Okay, everybody's ready? Let's go for it. Camera's on. And again, the settings are, in this case, I've made some changes to the camera because of the backlight. I'm shooting at f5.6 still for the primary light. I've upped the shutter speed to its maximum sync of 1/200th of a second. And something to be aware of on Nikon or Canon, it doesn't make any difference what the brand is. It may say it goes to 250th of a second, but at 250th of a second you start getting a black shutter curtain aspect to the flash. It doesn't sync quite properly. Everybody ready? Music's on. Ah, perfect Frank Sinatra. Go Frankie. Thank you. This is Richard for By-LayerCake.